Good morning, family and friends. This is James with $1 Million Barbecue Sauce / Cooking. How everyone doing on this beautiful Wednesday morning? Hey, we're getting ready to rock and roll here. I just came on to show y'all what I'm gonna be doing today. I got some ribs I'm gonna be throwing on. I have 2 hams, and I'm supposed to be going to pick up 3 more. And I have 2 briskets, and I got a lot of work. I've been trying to prep since about 4 o'clock this morning, you know, but it's a slow process, but I hope everyone is having a beautiful morning. And y'all, I'm gonna be rocking and rolling by myself, you know. I don't have no moderator, so y'all just sit back and relax, and we're gonna get this here rocking and rolling. I'm gonna show y'all the way I be seasoning the ribs. You can season them any way that you want to, man, but just the way I've been doing it for years. Big man, how you doing? Rose Curtsy, how you doing? Robin Ross, Doris Cochran, Precious Carter, how you doing? Hey, Miss Moore, how you doing? All right, so let me get my other phone right here so I can see what's going on. Appreciate everybody dropping in. And you can do your ribs any kind of way. You know, I got some baby backs, and 1, 2, I got, let me see, three baby backs and 4 regular size ribs. And like I say, I got all this. I got some hams. Like I said, I got 3 more to pick up. And these 2 briskets right here, y'all, they are, let me see, 19 pounds. One of them costs $83 and the other one costs $92. And both of them gonna be at the house. You know, we having company, so they're kind of expensive, man. I had, you know, they had some smaller ones, but you know, I like to get the large ones, you know. But it'd probably take me about 12, 13 hours, so I'll be rocking and rolling all day. But the first thing I do, y'all, I just add a little vinegar on my ribs, and the only thing I do, I just go there and just punch some small holes, not a whole lot, man. You know, everybody say, man, you know, this is supposed to help your blood pressure. You know, that's what they say, but I think it's better when you put the vinegar on there and let them drain overnight, drain straight through your ribs. But y'all, this is the way we're gonna do it this morning. And like I say, I'm going to be doing the vinegar, a little salt, and I picked up some Cajun seasoned garlic, and I purchased it from Best Stop. And I think they have these places in Louisiana, but they have a few in Texas now. They take it over down here. And man, I'm talking about good, sure enough good. And like I say, it's Cajun seasoned garlic. I'll be using that one. And I got, let me see here. Yeah. And also I have the big one, because the little one I think I might run out. It's just the little in there. And I'm going to rub it down with a little that Duke's mayo. And what else I got here? And this is going to be the last thing. I like to put the black pepper on last, y'all. That'd be the last thing I put on. But I wish I had, let me see, yeah. Yep, I think this is what we're going to use. This is it. This is all you need, you know. Because once you put that salt and pepper, you know, you rocking and rolling, you know. So, what I'm going to do, like I say, I'm just going to come down and put a few holes in all of them. Then we'll be ready. Then I'll put my briskets on next. And what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to come back on the brisket with a short video and let y'all see how I do the briskets. You know, I've been doing this stuff right here since 1977 on a little small pit. It's been a while, you know, that's a long time. But Like I said, I used to just make a little money right in the backyard, you know, make $800-900 just out your backyard. But once I started working on the ship channel, you know, kind of slowed that down. I started on ship channel in 1977, and I finished out there probably, I think it was 2019. It's a long time, y'all. Okay, that's how I'm gonna do that. And like I said, I'm gonna come back on each one of them. I'm just gonna put me a little vinegar. Man, I already got the vinegar in the bowl, you know, just a little. You don't need a whole lot. That's gonna go right in there. And probably said, man, now, what are you doing putting vinegar on ribs, you know? But a lot of people probably do it, you know. But I had one lady, man, she and I done told y'all this before. She used to buy my ribs, and she said her head, she never had headaches. And she asked me what I do, you know. I just went on to try. I said my mom and them used to always say use vinegar on your stuff, you know. All right, y'all. Only thing I'm gonna do is just rub that in. Appreciate everybody in the house. I got 27. I appreciate it. Rub them babies good. Okay, that's all you got to do. I'm gonna move this out the way. The vinegar, I know we got that. Then I'm gonna come back with a little salt. You don't have to have a whole lot, man. Just make sure you got it in there. And if you don't want to, you don't have to use salt. You can use just your regular season or your no salt seasoning. And so a lot of people have the no salt season. I think Funky D them have it. And Briskets, she have it too, you know. There's a lot of people selling that seasoning, you know. So, I don't know who else have it. I think maybe Tennessee sold them. They probably have it too. I'm not for sure. All right, y'all let me know. Say, hey, you putting too much on there. Okay. All right, I'm finished with that. I'm gonna just do the top, then turn it over, y'all, after that. And I'm gonna come back with the garlic. And like I say, I purchased this from Best Stop. It's first time. I didn't use it on barbecuing, but I didn't use it on other stuff before. And when my wife say buy something that she like, let me put this down. That mean it's good. But I got a long day, y'all. I wish y'all somebody drop by and, you know, wherever you're at, and fly down and help me out. Hey, come on now, you gotta get on out of here. I ain't got time. Okay. You know, make sure you season your ribs real good. That's gonna be able to taste. It don't take long. You just have to be organized, man, and get up off your rump and do it. You know, if it's especially on the holidays. But I have one friend barbecuing for him also. He called and he wanted 4 slabs and a brisket. And he called me back and asked me would I cut it up for him, how much I charged him to cut it up. You don't know, he getting a big deal. So everything that I'm doing for him, man, it'll take care of all of my stuff that I have already, you know. But you know, messing with this stuff, man, I got them big smokers back there in the yard, and like I say, I don't have to use them like I should, man, because it wears me out now, you know. Eventually, down the line, I probably end up selling them, you know, or getting rid of them. All right, y'all, I think that's going to be good. Okay, we finished with that. Then I'm going to come back. Let's see, this might be a little bit, this is the same stuff right here, Cajun garlic, I don't need it. Like I said, then I'm going to come back with a little pepper, black pepper, just a little black pepper. appreciate y'all dropping in, man. I don't, like I said, I can't read the comments right now. Let's see, I'm gonna come back. Just do it the way you want to get your tasty. And then I'm gonna come back with a little mayo and slide it in there. Just a little bit. Rub it in there. I don't want a whole lot. But the only thing it do, man, it just give it a little bit taste, you know, all the way down in the meat. When it's, you know, you cooking them at, I usually have my pit about 275. And man, that's all it does. Get down in there. It's not, you don't need a whole lot. You don't need a whole lot. You know, it ain't no different if you put in butter, but the mayo will just make it a little bit better. Give you a little weight. And you can see it start changing colors a little bit. I'm just using a little, that's all. I'm not using a whole lot. And it's gonna stick when I turn it over. Okay. Look how pretty those are. All right. All right. Okay, only thing I'm gonna do is just flip them right quick. Boom. All right. And once I finish these, man, I gotta go fire that smoker up. Then I got a 20-mile trip I need to make. A friend of mine want me to come pick up. She got 3 hams. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that meat. And on the back side right here, y'all, I'm just gonna put the mayo on the back side like this. Not a whole lot. On your back side, you don't need a lot of seasoning. And I usually just put everything on front. Like you say, you don't have to do your ribs like that. You can do them any kind of way, man, to get them tender. Like you say, also, the vinegar make them tender also. You can do it any way you want to do it. Anywhere. And on the back side, I'm not going to put holes in it. Because I want everything to stay in there. What I have on top. Y'all can see that's not a lot of mayo, so y'all don't say, Jay, put too much mayo. But like I say, man, you know, what I do is just put your foil down. That way you don't have stuff, give you more room to work. And it don't take long. Okay. All right, let me pull this glove off. And then I'm gonna come back with just a little salt on the back, not a whole lot, man. You know, you don't need a whole lot. Make sure you don't pile it on there. All right, I'm wrapping this up. And what I probably do, y'all, I'll come back with a few more videos when I start doing the hams and those briskets. I'm gonna come back to season the brisket also for you all. Only thing about the brisket, man, I probably have to trim it. Okay, I'm gonna use this right here, the big one instead of the small. My wife got 2 of them, that garlic. You really don't need a whole lot of seasoning on them. You can use 2 or 3 seasonings, man. You can use just salt and pepper. It'd be fine. You know, that's no problem. So that's up to you. And a lot of people use garlic powder, but if I was you, I wouldn't use the garlic powder because it'll cake up on you. Just use the garlic salt if you have to. And that's it, y'all. I'm sweating. I'm gonna have to turn that air conditioner on. we got 50 in the house. Appreciate it. I don't know if we have our moderators on or not. Our moderator, Patricia Johnson, our admin. And for some reason, Facebook, they removed Candy and her and my wife. I'm the only one on right now. We don't know what's going on, but we didn't send emails to Facebook and all that. Well, they just messing with you, man. You know, they just want to stop messing with them, you know. But everybody go through that. I don't let it bother me, really. But they still can come on, but they just can't go in and correct. And, you know, and having problems, you know, those people off. They can't do that. All right, y'all, I'm ready to rock and roll here. Let's see here. All right, yeah, that's good. All right. That's it, y'all. And what I'm gonna do right here, this will be one of the briskets I'm gonna be cooking right here. This is the one that's $83, and like I say, it's 18.79. We call it 19 pounds. It's a nice brisket, man. You know, you got a little fat on the back, but you know, it's big and I can fold it. You know, when you can fold it, that means you don't have a lot of meat on the end. I mean, a lot of fat on the inside. If you get one and if you can't fold that baby, you have a hard time, throw it back. Get you one that you can fold, man, you know, like that. You can fold that baby. Okay? All right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I apologize for not being able to, you know, read the comments, but y'all understand we rocking and rolling, you know. But I'm gonna come back and show y'all the brisket probably in about maybe 2 hours. If y'all ain't doing nothing, drop back by. Hey, this is James with $1 Million Barbecue Sauce / Cooking this morning. Hey, I appreciate y'all dropping by. Hey, y'all have a good day. Bye. Hey, send me that chair, man, the one you fold like a lawn chair, you know. Send it to me.